Today in this video we are going to discuss about the process of menstruation in the female. As you know that this every ovary produce egg cell, and one ovary produce egg cell once in the month. Okay, in 28 days it produces the egg cell once, and this process of production of egg cell from the ovary is called ovulation. Okay, this is called ovulation, and now this egg cell is passed in the fallopian tube or oviduct, and if it get the sperm, it will undergo the process of fertilization. Means this sperm and egg cell fuse to form zygote. This zygote develop into embryo. It undergo the divisions, and when the embryo assume the shape of the human, it is called fetus, and now this fetus is enclosed within a pouch-like structure that is called amnion, which protects it from the external shock, and it gets nutrition from the placenta through umbilical cord, and it develops. In this way, this process takes place. Now, question arises: what happens if the egg cell doesn't get the sperm? In that case, there will be no fertilization. Okay? If it doesn't get the sperms, in that case, there will be no fertilization, and this egg cell will get dry and it will stick with the wall of the uterus. It will come down, it will stick with the wall, and here the wall of the uterus, which is having the nutrients and rich blood supply, it also dry, and it comes out in the form of vaginal bleeding, and this process is called menstruation. Okay, this process of ovulation takes place at the 14th day. The menstruation cycle completes within 28 days. The time for the menstrual cycle of periods in the female is for about 28 days, and on the 40th day this egg cell is produced. Means it takes place in between of the menstruation cycle. Okay, so in this way this process of menstruation takes place, and it happens when it doesn't get the sperms for fertilization. Okay, this process of menstruation occurs regularly in every month, and it stops when there is pregnancy, when it gets the sperms. Now there are two terms, menarche and menopause. Menarche and menopause. Menarche, the first occurrence of the menstruation in the female at the age of 10 to 12 years is called menarche. Means the beginning of the menstruation in the girl is called menarche. And menopause, the permanent stoppage of this menstruation after the age of 55 or 50 is called menopause, because now this time the ovary stops to produce the egg cell. Okay, so these are menarche and menopause. Now, birth control methods or contraceptive methods. As you know that in our country the population is increasing very rapidly, and this population explosion is the root cause of all the problems in our India, and for this it is very necessary to control it, and this population can be controlled by preventing the pregnancy. This is called contraception. Prevention of pregnancies by stopping the fertilization or controlling the fertilization is called contraceptions. And for this we use some methods. These are called contraceptive methods. First method is the barrier method. In barrier methods, we use condoms and diaphragms. Condoms are used by the males and diaphragms are used by the female, and the function of these condoms and diaphragm is to stop the exit of the sperms from the male or entry of the sperms in the female. Okay. Second method is the chemical method. In this chemical methods, there are two types of pills which have the hormones. Okay. These chemicals, these pills are used by the female. There are two types, anal and vaginal pills. They have the chemicals. And third method is the surgical method. Surgical method, it is of two types, vasectomy and tubectomy. Vasectomy, it takes place in the male. In vasectomy, a part of the vas deferens or sperm duct is cut off so that the sperms cannot come out. Okay, it breaks the process of the sperm so that it cannot come out. This is called vasectomy. Second is tubectomy. Tubectomy takes place in the female, and it is the surgical removal of a part of the fallopian tube or oviduct in the female. What happens? It breaks the passage of sperms in the fallopian tube. So it will not reach the fallopian tube and there will be no fertilization. These are the surgical methods. Fourth is intrauterine contraceptive device, IUCD, like copper T. It is placed there in the uterus of the female. So these are the methods which are used to prevent the pregnancy by preventing the or stopping the fertilization. Okay. Now our next topic is sexually transmitted diseases or STD. Sexually transmitted diseases are the diseases that spread through sexual contact with infected person. Okay, and they are caused due to bacteria or virus. There are given three examples: gonorrhea, syphilis, and AIDS. Gonorrhea and syphilis are caused by bacteria. That's why they are curable diseases. They can be controlled. But third one, this is AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome. It is caused by HIV virus, human immunodeficiency virus. This disease is not cured easily. What is AIDS? In this disease, the immunity power of the body is affected. That's why the patient becomes prone to any disease. It will become prone to every disease, every bacteria, virus or germs which is present in that atmosphere. Okay, so these were the sexually transmitted diseases. Okay, thank you.